It's not nice. Stop it. Shame on you, Cloud. Ron, I
Yes.
apologize.
I don't.
Shame.
What?
Shame.
Every time
Why?
he
Did I
keeps
miss
playing
on
the stops command and then it makes me laugh and I feel bad.
I love that Yummy just did it and it didn't work.
Yeah, I think I put a cooldown on it because you guys are mean.
Noted. Okay, so sorry, Willem and Serenity. What you were as you
Mine
were.
didn't fire.
Yes, books.
Dubs will never
Do you
rest
have
in
any
peace.
to read? I don't have any right now.
As long as Cloud
I
has anything
actually
to say
brought
about it.
several
Yeah.
with me as
Damn you,
my
Markles,
leisure on
and a
nights,
cooldown.
and then I can look into my own little bag here. It's like I've got some wicks from
It's so
Polo.
cool.
Yeah, and I just see that all of them are waterlogged and soaked and damaged.
The one of the books that made it, you see a little ink blot on the
They're playing
front
a
of the
game.
pages.
Focus up.
And as you
guys.
open it, you see little tiny footprints walking across the page. And it looks like the owner of the footprints has dipped her feet in ink and then like underlined certain words and put quotation marks around the more boisterous remarks of the author.
Hmm.
Are you okay?
Yeah, it just appears to be some form of annotations here. I don't remember taking these myself, but I've had a couple of long nights that I don't remember. Sorry, if you wanted to see my personal collection, they appear to not be presentable at the moment.
I'm trying to be a good stream watcher, but I want to
But
put the
I do
commands
have,
on.
quite a bit of
Phrase built
knowledge that I
different.
have locked up in the old mental vault. So if you have any queries about that, I'll be more than happy to oblige.
I can tell by your glasses that you're very smart.
Oh, well, I do. I do, pride myself in my study and education. It's thank you very much.
Yeah. So where are we exactly? Cause like I said, it just kind of poofed out of nowhere, and
You
this is a
poofed,
very
man.
nice fort. It
The
looks
glasses,
like.
it can't. It makes you look so smart.
I'm sorry. Did you not mean to come here?
Well, I did. I just didn't know exactly what. Like, it's hard to look like what specific things are on a map. It was a magical map, but it was just like it looked like a normal map, but it was like a projection. So it wasn't like getting into any specific areas specifically.
Projection.
Yeah, because my friend was magic, so she showed it because she's magic. She's very smart.
I see. Kind of like just a enhanced illusionary image of said object, so you can get a better picture of things. That's brilliant.
I love how
actually.
at this point there's
I'd love
enough
to
of the
answer your
girls
question with,
for us to
the utmost
passively
certainty,
harass
but,
each of the guys,
unfortunately,
which is so great.
no
I harass
notion
Imp.
of where we are currently.
Serenity
I know
will
we,
get Willem.
We should be on
Jade will get the
grand
get the
uncharted
frog
island of
because
Chult.
she's strong enough.
So hopefully,
I'm not strong
that's
enough.
where.
This is a
you,
peninsula. Did I say that right?
No one is safe. There's enough. We got
peninsula, but
numbers.
you're very close.
See, I'm
which one is it?
still.
That's important. Which one is it?
It's a peninsula.
Okay, word, not an island.
No. You'd know that if you had a map.
But many
Maynard, I
parts
have
of it
idea.
is, like
Hear
I
me
said,
out.
quite uncharted,
Okay.
and which I do, would like to take upon myself if I didn't have, personal matters to attend to that took priority. But it is one of my goals to unchart, unmapped areas, such like a place like this.
Sounds fun. See, I'm
I
kind of doing like the same thing.
Are you now?
Well, with a different goal, but that's basically my goal
All
is to
girls
go
one
to
shot.
all different
Don't know
lands
how
and see
or when it would happen.
where is the most
But we have the
chaos and
numbers.
who needs
We
peace.
do.
So that's really why I.
But that
moved
also
here.
means that
I think there's a
we
better
have
term
to be
for
equal
that, but I'm gonna
opportunity.
keep
We'd have
saying
to
it
have a
until I find
solid
one.
bro night.
Oh, so you
All
you
barbs
were
only.
sent here
Drinking required.
on some authority
If you bring
that's
salted peanuts in a
personal view
bag, it's a plus.
to establish peace in this unknown chaotic land.
Yeah, well, see, I come from the Hells. I don't know how much you know about them. I come specifically
I'm
from
down for this.
Kenya.
I'll pull
even
out
though it's
like
one of the more calmer
my sports gear and
layers,
everything for bros
it's still
night.
pretty chaotic.
It would be a totally different change than my
And
standard black, but
I just try to help people
we'll
because that's
go.
what my mom and dad do.
I can do this.
I just got to
Yeah.
chill when you said that. Like out of
Feels
character,
bad
I got
for
to chill
him.
when you said that.
I will admit that my Diabolist studies are not very well kept at the moment, but I will take note of that.
Well, I'll just have to tell you.
Well,
Me,
I'd be more than happy to listen. And
Martha.
since we're
Me,
kind of on this
hi.
mutual
I'll kill
journey
you
of
all. Equal
checking out the
opportunity.
land and figuring out what's
Everyone
here,
will die.
perhaps
It's
we
fine.
can do so
Look at it,
while
just
looking
sign me
around.
up.
If
Morgoth's my
you'd like to
dude.
accompany
We
me.
got this.
Yes.
right,
I'm down
splendid.
for it.
I'm on
Y'all
your
don't
shoulder,
scare
so
me.
if you drag me, I'll
Brr.
go with you.
Right,
No
well,
flutter princesses though. We got to be baddie bitches, or I won't play.
suppose that will suffice.
Oh, do you not like touch? I'm sorry, I should have asked first.
I
It's
love her.
quite all right.
I love her.
I understand. With
I
certain
God.
individuals.
Do
I
you
just-
not
I
like
just didn't-
touch?
I should have asked first. I'm sorry.
No, you're very interesting and a splendid person to be around. At least I fancy myself to be in your company.
Well, I'll keep it there then until you say no.
Right then. Well, there's quite a bit to look around. Is there anything? You said you're a cleric, right? Perhaps I could show you where they set up their devotion and worship.
What do they worship here?
I believe I heard them say they worship Tyr.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not
Elm?
who I worship, but I can go and give my respects.
Right. Splendid idea. Let's be on our way. And I will lead Serenity to their little shrine or whatever they got set up to their.
It's where the red circle is.
Here. I see. Right, in that direction.
And you begin giving her descriptions of not the red circle, not the square.
Oh, where is that? Oh, I see
To
it.
the left.
No.
Gotcha. We go over here. I know
Harder.
shapes.
Hello, college student.
Shapes and colors. I see color red, I go there.
Well, so this ought to be funny. So, Willem, you're describing the faith of Tyr as this, light, justice-oriented god, and as you walk up, you see Temple of Helm across the doorway.
Shit.
Oh. But perhaps I've gotten my deities mistaken. My apologies. My companion Impius, somewhere roaming about. He's the shiny one.
Bards and barbs.
Although
Shiny
in-
one. Okay, I'll make
Alright.
note of that.
Although, in my opinion, it's probably a little too much glitter for me personally. But
Oh, is
I
my
don't-
armor too much for you, or anything? Is it too shiny? Or do you have specific eye things that are sensitive? I mean, you have glasses,
She's
so
asking me
Right, no,
sensory
I've got
problems.
these bionicles
Oh my
that are
God,
crafted for
I'm
me.
dead. I'm dead. Fucking
specifically
dead.
for myself. And
I
they,
love her. I love
they
her.
work splendidly for me. It's just, at certain angles it might prove bothersome,
Fair,
but
fair.
as of right now, you're perfectly fine. So you need not worry about it.
You've yet
Okay.
to see shiny.
From the
Fair, you
wall,
have
you
free
see
re-
Lior
Make
Portier's
you
expected to
glittery,
slip down.
bro. You just
I
shine.
thought you were leaving.
Cause you glint, bro. You're not glittery.
She waves to you.
Right. Oh my lords.
Burning daylight.
Right, we are kind of tasked with something at the moment. I know we've just met and you're new around here, so if you'd like to look around on your own, you're more than welcome to do so. But we
You
do
hear a
have
voice from the wall. It's one of the soldiers like, Captain, leave her alone. Let them have their date.
I assure you, good
Is
sir,
this a
it is not a date.
do you not
I-
want it to
Oh,
be?
it's a date.
it is it's
Depends on
quite
who's paying.
it's quite the contrary. I do not have any my
Oh,
coffins.
so you don't. Okay, I understand. I
I-
understand if you don't want a date right now.
Yeah,
That's
I mean,
okay.
I mean, no offense, and if I implied if this was such an occasion, that was certainly not my intention.
Please
I
tell
am
me he's blushing right
giggling
now.
on Imp's
You're-
shoulder so hard.
From
Please
across
tell
the way,
me
you
he's
hear one
blushing.
of the guards. What a wuss! He won't even admit it's a date.
That's because it is not to date. Perhaps we should look somewhere else, my dear.
Right, he'd have to buy me dinner first.
Yeah, social awkwardness.
I
Yes!
will take note of that as soon as I can afford dinner for more than one person.
Okay. Thank
Um,
you so much. Bye.
I think I see Jade over there. Why don't we go
Oh,
go
he's
meet up
driving
with
me
her?
away. Okay, bye.
As he exits stage left, you're sitting there staring at the temple of the what's a shrine actually of Helm. And Willem's moving probably time and a half speed. And you hear a lot of cat calls from the battlements around the fort. And a lot of look, I date him. He's cute. Heh.
Hey, gentlemen, let's have some class, please. This is not what it
No.
looks like.
No.
That's exactly what it looks like.
Right, let's just ignore him.
Perception
Tell
is
me,
9/10 of
tell me
reality.
that I can hear this, please.
They're yelling. You hear all
Okay,
of it.
good. I am literally lounging and feeding imp food. I don't get what the problem is. Like, what would be the
I've
problem?
leaned in.
If, like, literally, I am like, this is hilarious to me. I don't get what their problem is. Why is he so concerned? Like, here I am just feeding you food. It's fine.
I've leaned in and I'm like, this is so dramatic. I love it.
She just poofed in and found herself a man. She's doing so good, apparently. And I don't blame her. I don't blame her. And I look at him, no offense, and I like kind of shine his armor, but he does have a vest. I mean,
It's a very snazzy vest.
Izek,
Not-
seeing you laughing, pulls out a concertina from somewhere, begins to play, and he starts to sing in a very nice baritone. Oh, this is the day. It's a beautiful day. And they call it a bella nata. And he's giggling as he's singing.
At some point, we need to have spaghetti.
I got you.
Yes, that traditional Chultan meal, spaghetti.
It should be now.
Willem, as you walk away, you look up at the captain. She's like, and then she raises her hand and all the cat calling stops.
Freya looks out for the homies.
Huh.
Dude, you gotta
Why is
keep your
people
guys happy.
whistling?
That's all I'm saying. I'm good with it.
It's probably just a local custom. It's nothing to worry about any further. Right.
Okay, because they really don't do that in the Hells. Not really.
It's a lot of
No,
screaming.
not where I'm from either, but
They
you know,
talk with their swords.
do they?
Yeah.
Well, if that's something you are accustomed
We're gonna
to,
make
then
Todd
you're
jealous.
probably,
Todd fucked
like
up.
my
Let's
companion
go.
Impious over
Fuck
there.
Todd.
I mean, I'm
We
not
were. I
hesitant per se
can't
'cause
lead
I've
him
never
on.
had-
You know,
I've
like
never,
I see.
talked
There's
with
a
my sword
reason,
before.
right? Fuck
I don't
it.
even have a
We'll
sword.
give
I
him
have, I
something to
have a
talk
mace.
about. I'm good. I'm good. So down. Let's go.
Right,
Fuck it.
I actually
We
have
ball.
a sword.
I'm in.
Now that you mentioned, I've never used it before other than theatrical play. But
So can we say that
You see how Jay gets
that,
really nervous?
Willem
Me
is
and Morgan are like,
unpracticed in swordplay?
we're doing this? Oh yeah. I don't care how far we have to go. Fuck
if-
Todd.
certain techniques, sure.
Well, you know, my dad doesn't have use really much for a sword either. He uses his hands.
Right.
Oh, God bless America.
He's
look
a
at-
healer.
Bravo.
Love her.
Bravo.
Love her so much.
I look up, I see so many hands on faces right now. I'm so happy.
Look at that. I think I see my very good friend Jade over there. Why don't we go catch up with them, shall we?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
As they walk over to Jade Serenity, are your arms still linked?
Yes.
Perfect.
If he consents to it.
She's probably. I am kind of rushing a bit, so she's probably like falling a little bit behind, trying hard to keep her hand on my arm, but.
And with that, Sky has been given inspiration.
Yeah.
Sky
fucking
already
wins.
has inspiration.
Damn. Okay.
Thank you so much, Grim. Oh my
Everybody
God,
has inspiration but Jade.
Grim giving me inspiration too.
All
I'm
in.
crying.
Okay.
Thank
Just
you all
we'll
so
give
much.
one to Jade so that everybody's filled up,
Yeah.
and then Gummy can get his points
So
back.
as you two
Thank you, Grim.
linked arm in arm,
If that's okay with
Serenity,
you,
you're
if
walking
not,
very
then
fastly. He has
I'll
long
give
legs.
I'll give them mine.
Okay.
I'm quite quick, actually.
Of course, yeah.
Oh
Long
my
legs, fast walking, yeah.
Mhm. And you both get down to about here.
Let's take our dates out
see
into the jungle.
Freya
Let's go.
just getting to the end of her little cup of pineapple pieces.
What was
And
that?
huh?
What's that? I point to the pineapple.
Oh my god, it's so good. I got some the other day and like here, and I just shove it in her face.
Mm. That is so good.
It was really good. And like I'm sorry that I had to just like cross boundaries with you. I didn't ask about
Oh,
putting stuff in your
wait,
face. But at
it's
the same
okay.
time, it's sometimes it's surprise, right? Like at first you're like shocked, what's in my
Yeah.
mouth? And then sorry, I can't even
Yeah.
finish the joke.
It's like in a. It's
But
like
then
in
it's
a.
good.
Yeah, it's very.
It's like,
It was
ooh,
like it
what's in
was
my
like
mouth?
an explosion of flavor in my mouth. Yeah.
It is. It was, and I've been getting them every day since we've been here, and it's fantastic. I
I love
also-
it. Can we get more?
Yeah, just talk to the well, do you have money? If not, I can give you some money.
I do not have any money.
You have
Well, looks like you'll fit right
no
in.
money.
Yeah, right.
Well, there you go. I'm gonna.
I mean,
go up to-
I have my healing. So I guess that's my sort of payment right now.
I'm gonna go over to the purveyor and ask how much for me to buy a full-sized piece for my friend because she had some of mine, and I would like to get her a full piece.
Izek looks at you and Freya, we're business partners now, right?
Of yeah,
You-
I'm down with that.
What would you say if I gave you the business discount?
Okay, what's that?
She just hands you a bowl.
I
pineapple
love
pieces.
business discounts. Let's go.
And he
And
smiles. He says, "You have single-handedly made this the best year, best partner in 2 days. So much business."
you're the best. And I like kind of like just hug onto his cheek. Ha!
He sits back and on his.
Grab
he has like
food.
this overstuffed pillow that he sits on. He just takes hits of his hookah, smiling, watching it. The whole party just.
I turn to Willem. Is that a
Descend.
date?
Um,
No, this is pineapple, and I hand it to her.
I really,
Pineapple.
I
Pineapple,
really
yeah.
want-
Here you go.
Willem, have you had pineapple?
Well, he's already
Um,
had a date.
Willem,
And then-
Willem needs all the pineapple he can get right now.
Oh, okay.
Maybe,
Would you like a
Anything
date?
else
Yes,
want it?
I'd love a date. How about next
Um,
Thursday?
I want
This
to
is
ask
just
before I
all-
eat it.
Finish the joke,
'cause I already
baby.
technically
Finish
had
it.
some.
Sometimes you get surprised with what's in your mouth. That's what I'm saying.
And
No.
nobody responds.
Oh,
Okay.
I was gonna. If there's.
Oh, you wanna
enough,
split it?
I'd take a little. Yeah, sure.
Okay, let's split it. My nails will
I
cut
like
it in
over
half
it.
Mhm.
and then give it to her.
The
It's
juice like drips down your chin, and it's this really interesting mixture of like savory seasoning with the sweetness of the pineapple, and then like the grilling kind of solidifies all together. Probably the most interesting you've eaten in a couple of weeks, Jade, and ever for you, Serenity. They don't have food like this in Avernus.
I turn to Willem like, I've never had this in Avernus. Right? There's nothing like this in Avernus. If you want to write that down.
Oh, well.
Is there something on my face?
It's the best thing.
Izek pops up your nose.
On my nose? What's on my nose?
Freya, you've not introduced me to your friend. Who is this friend?
Oh, the lady with the horns?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So this is Serenity, and she is trying to. It's what she exudes is serenity, and she's gonna spread it all over the world. That's why she's here.
It's very nice to meet you.
Mhm.
What's your name?
My name is Izek.
Ezek. Very
I'm one
nice
of-
to meet
One of the food purveyors here in the bazaar.
you.
as
So
I-
you
you
are
can see.
responsible for the pineapple?
I elbow her nose. We're business partners.
You know,
So you're responsible for the pineapple.
yes, recipe. I made it.
See, I'm from Avernus, specifically Kenya, and there is nothing like this. It's very cold and it's very blue and white. So seeing all this yellow is making me very happy, and it's very delicious.
He's looking at you, smiling. Just
Ooh, that reminds me of home.
that. Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay. It reminds me of home, and home for me is, well, it's a place.
Most homes are, yes.
Pineapple is
I mean,
so
it's
good
kind
though.
It's kind of
I'm allergic,
desolate,
sadly.
but it's
So
home. It's my
that's
home.
sad.
As you guys are talking, you hear the bell ring again one time.
No,
and
I know.
inciting that the
And it's always
10 minutes
smells
for the next
so
watch is
good.
coming up.
I'm allergic to pineapples
I
and
have
mangoes.
a bell. I pull out my.
I'm also allergic. I feel
is it
you.
called?
I feel bad for
The,
Mander. Yeah.
my amulet or the
Sad.
Okay.
yeah. See, I have a bell too.
Big shout out to
I don't think
Morgoth's
it rings
shirt
as loud, though.
because he's
You get-
vibing bunny vibes, and I love it.
No.
We have
It's
the
a perfect
time.
bell.
That bell is for
We
the
have half
soldiers
the
so that they
time
know
to
when
hunt ghouls now.
it's time to get up and get ready to go
Let's
on
go
watch. And then the next bell
We
will
might
ring in
get
about
to camp
when he looks at
outside
the
tonight. Perhaps.
7 minutes, and that'll be time for
Oh.
them to switch the watch. And it should ring twice because it's the second watch.
See, I'm kind of familiar with soldiers. My
So if you
mother was one,
Eat it.
but
and your
I've
mouth
never
gets
heard
itchy.
of like these kind of watches.
Yes.
Usually, they just go and attack or defend, depending on what you're doing. So this is very interesting. It's very united.
Common thought for common good. I suppose that's every military outfit, though. These
Oh,
ones,
well, yeah.
this group seems to be fairly solidly led. Commander Portier does a very good job at keeping everything aligned.
Oh, she's a very respectful woman. Like, she reminds me of my mother.
Your mother must have been a very assertive lady.
Oh, definitely. It's how she landed with my father. That and also her injuries that she mustered in battle. He had to heal her a lot.
Interesting. So
Mhm.
they kind of romance in the medical bed. Not the medical bed, the medical bay. Bay. I said bay.
There's a slight blush on her face. She's like, yeah, in the medical bay, yeah. We'll go with that.
I'm very glad to hear that romance
Nurse
can even
Nightingale.
live in
Little
wherever
bit.
it is you're from.
Little bit.
And he
Oh,
kind of points to
Cania.
his. That's an interesting place to come from.
It is. I'm trying to teach it to my new friends, specifically that one with the glasses.
How do you manage the cold there?
To what?
The cold?
Oh,
I've heard Cania is very, very cold.
well,
Definitely did not say
mean,
Bay.
it's not. It's a
No,
nice,
Dragon and
refreshing
Pie,
breeze
how are
to the
you?
people who are on the other layers of
Happy
Hells
Monday.
because it's very hot. So it's very nice for them, and unless you're born there, it kind of takes a bit until you might, freeze to death. Because I was born there, so I'm used to it at this point. But yeah, it's
you
kind
don't-
of like a nice
You don't have
vacation.
visitors very often.
No, I mean we bring visitors to help heal them and stuff like that. It's kind of desolate though on its own. It's kind of like our own safe haven. That's my father's name. Is that why they call it that?
Don't know.
Benny, I'm probably talking your ear off.
I look at Ezek and I go, she's a sharer, She's friendly.
Very much so. And she's gonna fit really well with you and Jade. I hope the guys don't want to talk much.
I'm just nodding while I'm shoving my face with the
Huh?
final bite of
Ew.
pineapple.
Why wouldn't they want to talk?
Oh, they just don't talk as much as we do.
Strong silent types,
Yes.
Oh, well, that's boring.
I mean, they will talk, like we talk to them, but like
But
if they're not being talked to, they usually
yeah,
just kind
see, I just want them to talk on their own. It's not a bad thing, unless it's part
mean,
of
I
their
agree.
job. I mean,
I
my
have
mother's kind of like
amnesia.
that.
I don't have a lot to talk about. I don't remember my childhood.
Or yeah,
See,
you
but
forget
that's a
them.
valid reason.
I look at him and I go, you were smaller.
It makes so much more sense.
I just sit back on his shoulder. I'm here to help you. Maybe like Jade, thank you for bringing me here. And I just put out my hand. I will guide you. You were smaller.
And as
There
the
was-
bell rings, oh sorry, go ahead, Penny.
There was
I'll
less
finish.
of you.
So the bell rings twice, and you realize the day is spending as you sit here and have a good time, and you have work to do. So while you contemplate how you're going to do it, or when you're going to do it, or if you're going to do it,
Don't blink.
okay. So the second bell peals twice. It's about 10 o'clock in the morning. You guys woke up at 0600, as military does.
And me.
Well, I will go around. I eventually find a group.
She's just like, gotta go, guys.
and I go up to Professor, and I pull out the skate, the scroll case with the parchment.
Thank you, Ribbon.
Professor, you do me a favor, and I hand him the scroll case. Here's some papers. Me not good with words like you. Write down info on dinosaurs.
You're giving him the paper?
Me not good with words. If we come across dinosaurs, will you make notes? I see you make notes on other animals. Will you do so?
The best tip to
and
not
keep
losing
track
is
of
to win.
dinosaurs
By
for
winning,
me?
you
All these
can
dinosaurs I have.
offset
well,
all
this
chances
is-
of losing. Ah, gosh, that's how you
absolutely,
do it.
Master
Thank
Grung.
you.
I would love to do so.
I needed that
Yeah,
wisdom. Thank you so
are
much,
there
Ribbon, for
parts of
imparting it on
that case that you
thinking I
hadn't
was
touched?
worthy enough to have that. How's your
don't worry,
girlfriend, by the way?
It's gone now. I brush it off.
With what?
Fine.
Your skin?
My hands. Don't worry, it's fine.
You should see it smear.
Yeah, so I would
It's-
very cautiously pinch it
She's
with two
fine.
fingers.
Like, damn, do we really need to?
And try to shake off
Okay,
whatever liquid
I
is still
get it.
on
I
there. It's like,
understand. Okay. I just
Well,
wanted to see how
this
she was doing.
is
She was like, what, at a photo shoot or something
very,
last time? I just
gracious
wanted
of
to
you,
know how
Master
she
Grung.
was.
I thank you
I get
very
it.
much. I'm quite dire need
Yeah,
of more parchment.
Thank you. Like I said, I want to make books, but me not good words like you. You write book. You write words better than me.
Yeah,
Thank you. And then I turn around to our newest member, and I say, Miss Sir Rentfree. Oh, I sorry. Me not good with words and names. Your name too big
Yeah,
for
she's
me.
richer than
I mean,
Elon
You want
now.
to call me Miss
Love that.
S
A fish.
or
What?
S?
I look at my skin and I look at your skin. Your skin and my skin look like same. And you have things sticking out of your head. You look like ginger plant. You don't mind? I like ginger. I call you Ginger if you don't mind. And then I turn around and I go, Skipper, the
Live.
bells are ringing. The dead are going. Let's go. We have
Get
things
up,
to
buddy.
do.
Like running out the gate.
Drying
like,
hair is
"Bye!"
so hard, damn it. Yeah.
So-
Marianne,
Did
wait
she say
for
she was
us.
fine?
Wait for us,
God.
Marianne.
Checking on her.
Which
Yeah, I
also-
texted
you
her and
think
she was.
Marianne would be hotter to
She
say
said
than
she was
Jade?
chilling.
Oh, he's off.
He
All
just
right.
wouldn't know her because she's
to
a
adventure.
boss babe.
3-hour
Goes
tour.
to a different
All
school.
right, so
Yeah.
just like yesterday, guys, I need a survival check from one of you, and then a second one from another one of you.
Not me.
I'll do the first one. And
Okay.
I'm going to do it with inspiration.
Okay,
You said survival?
survival. So heading down the the path that you went down yesterday, it's a little bit better. You know the surroundings this time. You get there in an hour. You get to halfway point in an hour. You can look around like, "Look, this is the halfway point." You're made good speed, no encounters. That's always nice. But you're only halfway there.
I just want to state that as we pass the gate where Todd is, I'm like hiding. I'm
Well,
like the
according to
collar
Jade's
of-
movement, you guys went out the side door.
Oh, perfect. Never mind. Never mind.
She might have been looking out for you.
This went out the same way we went out yesterday. And then I was like, in my head, I was like, Freya's going to want to avoid Todd at the front gate. So let me just.
I'll be honest. I missed the joke
Yeah, because
entirely.
you guys were at the front last time, so you went at the
She said
side
she was
gate this
fine.
time. You're like
They're
just being
never
all sus
fine.
potatoes.
Never. 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 Never.
Willem, as you walk through the gate, they go, "Ooh, we're gonna go in the jungle."
Gentlemen, please. Don't you have
Gentlemen, I'm a soldier.
right? Don't you have
My hair's a
God stuff to do? I'll see you
Oh
tonight.
well.
We're going to a jungle?
She can't be mad at me. The
As you
entire
walk out,
Shirley. No,
damn it, I
definitely.
forgot. Sorry, as you
Jade
walk out
doesn't
of the
refresh.
gate, there is
Like to
a
give
very
Jade
thick
inspiration.
overgrowth about 100 yards away from the edge of the walls that is full of very large 45,
I've been
50
told
foot tall
I'm fine
trees,
or it's
lots
fine
of
too many times, and it
undergrowth and
shows.
bushes and
There.
vines. The vines have like these needle spikes on them that look like fiberglass, and you probably don't want to climb them.
She's just like
But,
standing there in awe, and she's like looking
Lex
at all
has
of it.
been given inspiration, by the way.
Who? Lex?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so she did not burn hers, so she still has. Well, she should have
I
burned it,
did.
but she has it.
Sorry, I thought I clicked it. That's my
That's
bad.
okay. You literally have it again.
Hey, where
Okay,
do you
so
want to
you're
go
halfway
to
there.
eat? I don't know.
Somebody
You
else
choose, but not that one.
besides Jade, roll me a survival check. Pick first, don't double roll, please.
It should not be me. I've never been here before.
There's tricks to that. There's like girl hacks
Well,
for
that's
that.
okay. Most of them
okay?
haven't either.
You just,
Fair
you
enough.
just work around.
One of them can't remember he's been here before.
Right, the shiny one.
I'll catch it on the way back. I did it
All
first
right.
time, so
All right. So Ron or Jay?
I'll do it.
Go ahead, Jay. I'll get on the way back.
Sure thing.
I don't care where
You
we go.
wanna-
Let's
wanna help
let's
me
go
out
to
a little bit?
John's. No, not the place. Okay. How about Chinese? No, I don't feel like
I'm not
Chinese
proficient
tonight.
in it.
Okay. So anyway,
I think he's referring to. Never mind.
All right. Survival.
I need to be a girl boss to
I thought I
understand a
had to
girl
be
boss.
to aid. I had
Guess
to be
where we're
proficient-
going?
Proficient.
Go the
To
first
help,
place I
to use
guess.
the help action, you have to be
Win.
proficient.
Because that's the
I
place
think he
they
was
want.
referring to your guidance.
Yes. GG's, Grim.
Oh.
GG's.
So that brings up an interesting question that I was pondering this week, Ron. Grung and touch spells.
Mm,
Okay.
It's okay
Now
now.
I already got that plan.
Never
I said I
mind.
need one more level. At next level, when I get my meta magic, I'm going to take distance.
Grim has never been so correct.
And then I'll
Fucking
describe
easy.
how
Can
that
confirm
works
it works
when we
like a
get to
charm.
that, when we cross that bridge.
So no touchies till then.
Because I should have had you guys, if he had to cast a touch spell, I should have had you guys roll Constitution saves.
It's kind of like the palms. The palms don't sweat, so the palms don't have it.
Right. Why wouldn't we roll
That's a load of horseshit, sir.
You
I like
know
that.
you wait, you know the sweat gland chart of Grung?
Where did you find this
Can you
chart?
submit this somewhere?
Do
But
you
you
know?
couldn't help me understand the water breathes water and air situation we had yesterday?
You
Where
found
were you?
Grung anatomy?
Right.
Okay, well, I mean, that's a fair point, Mander. I feel his logic is unfounded, and I will state my statistics professor in
I've
college
been on
did say
first
that.
dates. Anyone
Oh.
can sweat on their palms. Like
That's true, yeah.
it could be weird.
Just happened.
His palms are sweaty, knees weak.
Yeah,
Mom
arms are
spaghetti.
heavy.
Mom
He's vomiting on his
spaghetti.
sweater already. He's nervous.
Dude,
No,
if
that's
we don't
Professor
get
right now.
spaghetti, I'm pissed.
Dude,
Never.
we're getting spaghetti now. I already said.
No, I said it's a canon thing
We've-
now.
we've
It's
already-
very
yeah.
real.
Yeah.
We've
I enjoy
already
the battle.
established
Don't
it's a
tell
local
me
delicacy.
anywhere.
Willem, you should be the
Right.
last
Wanna
person asking for
argue about
spaghetti
it.
right now.
I'm going.
Yeah.
I just had
I'm
spaghetti
gonna
tonight,
argue.
actually, so it's fate.
I'm going to bed. You
I'm
guys
not
have a good
lying.
night. Hey, good night. I hope you rest well.
Right. Well, I rolled
I
an
like his
IKEA
optimism.
20.
I believe women
You did,
also love the idea of
Built it
simplicity.
myself.
and Ron, never forget,
yeah.
58% of statistics are made up.
I don't want to waste a spell.
So yeah, Willem, you get there in an hour. So you've
I do
you've-
believe
you've
I'm
made
getting
up-
my hang around the place a little bit.
I rage.
Yes, Lex.
You did
Why?
get a long rest, right?
Oh, I didn't give you a long rest. No. 1 second.
Because I have, couple things.
Why rage?
Remove her.
Oh, I
One,
should
two,
probably,
three.
You want to talk about sweat?
I got you. I got you.
Scrap rage? Yes.
The long sleep.
Hold on.
There you
No, not the long sleep. Just kidding.
Only I give out the long sleep. Okay. So you reach the air, you pass the cemetery, you walk on another 20 minutes or so. You guys are booking it. You've been down this
Just
trail
run
before.
forward into the jungle.
And you get to the clearing where you met
Can
the
I buy
first
inspiration for cloud? The
3
DMs are
ghouls,
not
and then
allowed
the-
to get
the whole
inspiration
fucking
anymore.
horde that came after you and you ran.
They
you're
used
brave.
to, but it was too
Um,
much fun. And
what do you do? You're
Some
literally
players
standing
did
on
not
the
enjoy
trail.
that
You know
aspect,
that
so
to the
it
right
got
side of the
removed,
trail is
which
where
made
you went
me
for the
sad
ghouls.
as a
You have
person
no idea what's on the left side
because
of the
I
trail.
thought it was more challenging.
And
and
then
I thought
if
it was
you keep
funny.
following the trail, you would have
People don't
Belwarian
have the same
Landing
sense of
in front of
humor
you in about
as I
another
do,
4
you know?
hours, depending on your survival check.
Oh, I know.
When we
Thinking
saw
about-
the
sorry.
rest of the horde come after us when we ran away, I want to go in that direction where it looked like they came
That's
from.
it. I'm
Look for
revolting.
tracks or whatever.
Where are you going now? Can I
There
come
hasn't
sit
been
with
any
you?
rain, so there's really
My
no
points mean
tracks
nothing.
per se, but you do see, roll me a survival check and we'll see if you can
Fair.
track them.
That's fair.
While they're
I will
you're
guidance
running,
myself.
Can I reach out like kind of with the forest that I did last time and see if I can sense any kind of like evil in any direction, or like I had like the icky sticky feeling?
So that's interesting. There's
Map
evil
looks good.
all
It
around you.
does. So how are you guys doing,
The
Dungeon
undead are
Alchemist?
very-
I
are
appreciate
very
you
bad.
coming in.
How did I
Happy Monday.
remember how I did it last time?
It's so
Oh,
cute and sad.
okay.
It's like me.
So Pachuk with a 22. You see
sorry, Morgoth, I
broken
made it too real.
branches and
I made
like
it too real. I'm
vines that are
sorry.
stripped off of trees
Bam.
as like like shoulders move by.
Such a
They don't feel pain. They don't care. And you start walking into the jungle
The
to
jungle.
the right hand side of the trail.
And I turn around. Said, Jade, come here. You're more expert at plants than me. These leaves look broken. Maybe you can. This is where the horde came from, I think.
It definitely looks like it. Can I send my leaf out, or just kind of like feel for magic or any undead? Because ghouls, I assume they're somewhat. I mean, they're risen from the dead. Do they have any like magical residue in them that I can sense?
Roll me a religion check.
I'm so
So-
smart.
You
Oh my gosh.
reach out
Want to pop in for a second?
with your
I'm assuming this is Battleship.
druidic magic,
Hi.
and unlike yesterday,
I speak to
you
everyone
feel
coming in.
nothing.
Yes.
You don't feel the lives of the trees around you. You
How
don't
does it
feel
think you're talking
the
to
animals
me?
in the trees.
Oh, also it's Hazel again. Okay.
All you can
Hi,
feel is
Hazel.
this
How are we
oppressive
doing, hon? How's the
presence
games?
magically all around you. Roll me one more religion check. see
We
if you
should
figure out what
convince
it
the
is.
players to let
Can
us
I help her
inspire
since I'm
DMs,
proficient with it?
but not for
It would be
any
different types of magic. So yours
attack
is
rolls. Only
the
BBEG
cleric and hers
fights.
is druid magic.
Fair enough.
So it's the death curse. It's the overwhelming presence of the death curse that is pushing you into this magical claustrophobia that you're feeling.
I like come out of it like, and I'm like, and then I
The
just kinda, like,
NPCs
look really
deserve
sadly at all the trees
a
and,
second
like,
chance
put
at
my
life.
hand
I
on it, you're like,
agree.
"There's a
I love your
lot
spirit on this. Games
more
were good.
death here
Won
than
all
there was
matches.
yesterday."
Even the first game on. Love
I'm
that. Well
sorry.
done. What game were you playing?
And I like kind of feel like the forest, and I rest my head on the tree, and like I'm sad. I'm visibly sad because like my whole being
gonna-
is protecting the forest I'm from. So I'm like, this forest dying.
Okay.
I'll go to her. I mean, Can I
Is
touch your
this
shoulder?
a Tomb of Annihilation
oh.
campaign? Yes,
Yeah,
it
that's
is.
fine. Sorry,
This is
I'm
their
okay.
fifth session.
I would beg to differ, but if you don't want to talk about it right now, that's okay.
No, it's okay. Just
I think we're on a new map right now, but we
forest mean a lot to me.
haven't moved over
my whole
yet.
being is protecting the one I'm from.
Oh,
So-
right.
The death curse is killing this one.
Oh, right. Yeah,
I would like to rephrase that it's not killing them. It is
Feels
hampering your
lifeless though.
yeah, it does feel okay.
Yeah,
So
but
that,
to
I just want to make
me-
sure that meta you
Yeah.
knew. Okay.
Yeah, so to me, it feels like it's dying. Like the forest feels like it's dying to me. Like even though,
Well
because like
played.
even if I can't feel it, so I'm like,
And she's right next to me. And I go, Jade, don't worry, be happy. Because when you worry, your face will frown. And that'll bring everybody down.
Tomb
So don't
Tomb of
worry.
Annihilation is an interesting
happy.
campaign. It is. It really
just
is.
done it better myself.
Where have
You've
I
got a
heard
point,
that
Frank.
before?
you've got
So
a
But we
point.
have
Walking through the forest, or the jungle rather, You come and you see a
We
clearing
have a
in front of you with
paladin,
several
a bard,
dilapidated stone buildings.
cleric, a druid. Here we go.
Oh,
And a
here we
grung.
now. Brilliant.
New map. Let's go.
It looks like this used to be a compound of some sort, but several decades ago. The jungle reclaims itself and its lands fast. The walls are broken down. There's no roof on any of the buildings, as the roofs are probably, if it can be guessed from Fort Belwarian, they're probably a thatch or some other organic nature created, and they have since weathered away in the environment of the forest. Vines have started to crawl up the walls and into the windows, and you can see them like draped down behind. Very
So you can
thick
see it from the windows to the walls?
to the walls.
Okay.
Oh,
Sweat down my.
don't make
Your
me do it. But yeah, so you see 3 buildings in front of you that are basically in the process of being reclaimed by the forest. or
Soon,
the
I'm probably
jungle.
going to go to sleep, honestly. I hope you get some good rest, hon. I really
Once again,
do.
Serenity is just in awe
And
of the
that's
environment
honestly one of the best things you
because
can
she's
do.
not used to seeing so much nature and life before, so she's just like very, very amazed by what she sees.
Yep, there's over
Roll me a religion check,
3,800
Sky.
assets
All
in the
right.
workshop and counting. That is awesome. I know we have 3 DMs right
Okay.
now that are running campaigns,
Same
and they
as the druid.
are
You
all
see
using.
life.
They've all tried different
do not
programs, and they
feel
switched to
the
Dungeon
life.
Alchemist because
Oh,
it's
alright.
nice.
And being a follower of Eldath, this would be very disconcerting for you, because when you come up to
Update. You
Faerun
should
from
allow.
the Nine Hells,
Ooh.
that's the first
Here's
thing you
our-
look forward to once you break
I
the
love
surface and
Dungeon
get onto
Alchemist for map
the
making.
material
Yeah,
plane.
because we
is
tried
the
different
feeling
things, but
of
we like
vibrant,
this. I like the
healthy
look of it better.
life.
Okay.
I hope so too.
So her
Hazel?
smile will then
Yes.
stop,
Rest
and
is.
she'll be like, "Oh,
I know it's hard sometimes, but
this
it's
is
probably
not
the
what it
best.
seems." Huh.
Dungeon Alchemist is
And
sweet.
she'll feel like a shiver
I've had it
run
on my
through
wish
her
list
body because
forever.
she's
I
remembering
just don't want to buy it
what
at full
happened
price.
in the
It was on
Nightbringer
sale
Temple.
before on Steam. So maybe like
And
the
yeah,
next time it
I'll
comes
leave it
out,
at
I'll
that.
probably say something like
Quite
in
the
the
opposite
server.
for
Or...
me. I'm filled with glee and intrigue.
Oh, do you like the jungle or these ruins?
Sale soon. Nice. Next update should
I
improve
do
workshop
find
asset
myself
capability.
eager to explore,
Currently,
unknown
if
locations
you have
and
too many,
I suppose ruins just like
you have
these.
too many
I've
Dungeon
gone
Alchemist runs
a couple of
poorly.
expedition and field trips in my
Games
schooling
are good.
days. And I majored
Repost
in
since you missed it.
archaeology.
Sorry, I did see that you got your first game
So,
though, and
Well,
they
your
were
friend
good.
said you are a professor.
Noted. Good to
Soon
know.
to be professor. I haven't quite gotten the license yet, but it is very much a work in progress. But I still have my studies and education that I've kept with me. And
Serenity, roll me a perception check, please.
Okay.
You see about 5 feet in front of Willem a puddle of
Appreciate
water.
the kind words. Not a problem.
He is going to freeze. She's gonna stop speaking, and she's like,
Um,
and she's gonna start shaking.
you're all right, darling.
I appreciate you.
I'm gonna also go up to
No,
her because
the
she just
puddle.
was there for me and be
What?
like, "Are you?"
What?
Do you go?
What?
Do you,
There's
do you go
trauma.
in front of Willem or behind Willem?
Oh, I'm in front of her. I just kind of like go.
I know, but if you look at the map, you're like 2 to the left. So I'm wanting, as you go to her, do you go?
Oh yeah, I am
In
in
front
front
of-
of Willem.
So
Yeah, then
Serenity,
again,
you
that's an
see as
easy
she gets
game
right
mode,
about here,
so
she's
it's
about to
not that
step
impressive.
in the
That
water.
doesn't matter as long as you had
You're gonna
fun.
pull
You
her
did
back.
well.
You'd have to push her.
She's- Oh, push her?
Yeah, because you're to the right of her and she's moving this way.
So I would have to push her to not. Okay, I see what you
Mhm.
mean.
I see her
She's
eye
gonna-
line
she's
and
gonna
jump to
scream.
avoid the water.
She's gonna yelp, and she's gonna be like, "Stop!" And she
Mhm.
is gonna push her. And then she's gonna be like, "Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
Everything okay?
I had
Did
a lot
do
of fun.
something
That's
wrong?
good.
No.
I feel like I did something wrong.
I am so sorry.
Are you okay?
No, I should be asking you that. Are you okay? I didn't mean to push you too hard."
To be fair, you were the one freaking out, and you pushed me because you were freaking out. So that's not your
Have
fault.
a wonderful
That's
stream.
whatever
Thank you
was
so much. I
causing the freak
appreciate
out's
you
fault.
coming in and talking to everybody. That's
Trinity,
amazing.
roll me a wisdom saving
I hope the
throw.
rest of your week is
Okay.
amazing. Thank you. I really, truly appreciate it. We're traumatized by puddles forever now. Fair enough. The last one killed somebody. Puddles are
Now-
mean.
Roll me on this table.
I'm not.
What table? The
It's in the chat in Fantasy
Should the
Grounds on
pixie
left.
go in the bubble? Go in the water?
Gotcha.
As you're trying to talk, your voice begins to like halt, and you kind of pull back like this sub-sucking cry you make, and you just shut down as images of this amorphous puddle-like creature was disappearing down the gullet of Abraham, and him being eaten alive from the inside.
And a tear run down her face.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that happens.
Can I see what she's looking at? Because I assume she's probably staring at the puddle of water.
What are you looking at this point?
Are you like zoning out on the puddle of water?
Before she froze, yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna go fly and stand on it.
Can I see if I see
You're
that?
gonna go fly and stand on the water?
Stand, yeah.
You do. And as the tips of your toes hit the water, you see that nothing happens, and you go a little deeper. And Serenity, you see her, she's up to her ankles in the water as you're paralyzed in fear.
Another tear runs down.
And then she flies up out of the water, and you realize it's just a puddle of water.
Dispel water and get rid of it when I see that it's making her upset.
I just fly over to
Destroy
Serenity.
water, I mean.
And did you have a bad experience with something like that?
I can't talk, can I?
I'd say as soon as Jade dispels the water, yes.
Okay.
The source of your madness is gone.
Okay. I can't talk about this right now. I'm so sorry. We should keep going.
We'll talk later. That's okay. We won't worry about it right now. We gotta go kill some ghouls.
Avoid any puddles if you can for the future.
No puddles. Yes, ma'am.
And we try our best.
We're
so-
gonna be in a swamp. That might be some difficulty.
Do whatever I can to get the water to go away. No puddles, but Chuck.
I need puddles, remember?
I'm gonna go
Oh, make them
over
away from her.
go over back to where Imp was and make sure that my hair is fixed in the reflection and then sit back down. It's just a puddle.
Her
Like,
hand is like a little shaking, but it's not as bad as it like was
just a
before
puddle.
she was paralyzed.
Roll me a Constitution saving throw. See if you can collect yourself.
Yep, puddles indoors.
It's
Trauma.
really upset her, so we will avoid water at all.
I'll use
Can
my
I guidance her by trying to like calm her down, talk to her, and in myself, it's okay. All right, we're here for you. We won't let anything happen to you. And
Ron, isn't guidance a touch spell?
If that doesn't work, I'm gonna use my inspiration.
I see her stressing. I cast calm emotions.
Ooh.
There you go.
yes, it is.
There you go.
There. We don't want to do that, Ron. She's already flipping out. So Mandy, how does your calm emotions, like, what are you sending her in her head to calm her down?
Well, from us talking and her describing where she came from, I'm just gonna, from being a part of her first experiences with us and seeing that made her so joyous to talk about like her dad and all of those things, I'm gonna just try to send to her how that looked for me, so she gets like a third party perspective, and how much of a fun moment that was, so that she could see everybody's faces and how much they really enjoyed meeting her. So
Roll
that
me a
maybe she'll
wisdom
feel
check, please.
wisdom check.
No. Roll me a charisma check.
I'm gonna use my inspiration
If you'd like.
just in case. I want her
Okay.
calm. Vibe.
So, regardless of what you did there, she was going to be calm. The spell's going to work. However, throwing in your charisma save, you remove this trauma of water. As you console her mind, you don't realize you're doing this, but Serenity, you can feel this almost like innate fear now of puddles of water just dissipate from you as you, unbeknownst to Freya, you remember like Scrap had 2 of them on him and you guys killed the fuck out of them, and they're not these unbeatable creatures. They're not going to stop you. And you steel yourself with the memory of your mom. Your mom wouldn't let this stop you. Your dad would definitely not let this stop you. So you're not going to either.
So where are we going? Wilhelm, where are we going?
Tracks lead that way.
What is happening?
Just go.
Is she okay now?
We're investigating these buildings.
Okay,
He's gonna
buildings,
grab
got it.
Wilhelm again, like, let's go explore.
I'll go over to
Okay,
Jade's shoulder while
okay.
she's flying, and
Mhm.
while she's walking and I'm flying. You can't hide the world from her. You know that, right?
I know,
You can't get rid of every
But I-
puddle.
but I can try.
But she's from hell. She's not used to water, because I'm just assuming it's like a burning
Yeah.
hot place only.
Mhm.
You can't. She's just not used to water.
But it's something that brings her trauma, and I was just trying to help them. any way
It's
that I can.
immersion therapy. We should just put her in a bucket of water, and then she won't be afraid of water.
It's a terrible
Yeah.
idea.
The last time we did that,
Last time we did that, I got trauma, to be fair. I was so scared.
Adjusting stats.
Yep. Chuck, roll me a perception check as you move up to the front of the party.
would like to say that I'm probably very distracted on the actual history of this certain place.
You thinking of spaghetti?
Mandy, throw him in a pool. They'll figure it out.
So I'm probably not on the lookout for like creatures or anything
Your
like that.
fears?
I'm very
They became
into,
the
like,
places where you
what
stop.
kind of
You gotta face your
place
fears.
this would have been while it's functioning.
It makes sense.
But Chuck, you see that. And it looks like
Oh, what the fuck is that? Over?
I love the random names. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
Me
as do
too.
I. As do I.
looks
And
like
I-
that.
I tell everybody, there they are. There they are. Actually, at that point, exactly what it is.
Oh, you
Where are they
yelled,
going?
so
There.
now you
What
get to
is
see
he?
everybody.
What is he pointing to?